Hard wallet, soft wallet, how you should store your cryptos. That's what Uncle Mike will explain to you in today's video. Folks, fellows and partners in crime, let me welcome you to a brand new session of the Finance Real Talk. Today, Uncle Mike will show you which different types of wallets exist, why you should better use a hard wallet and where you should buy those, or maybe where you should not buy those. Hope you will like the content. It is pretty much useful for you, especially in those times where cryptos are pretty, let's say, achievable and affordable again for the mass.
Hi guys, this is Uncle Mike from ThreeP, and thanks to you all watching our videos. And if you want to see more valuable content, please subscribe and hit that like button. Today, we're going to talk about hard wallets for your cryptocurrency coins. So, if you're looking for a secure and yet convenient way to store your cryptocurrencies, and you don't feel comfortable managing your cryptos on your smartphone or even directly on an online exchange, you are not alone. What are hard wallets? Hard wallets are a very secure way to store your cryptos. Cryptocurrencies or coins, cyber currencies, or as they call now, cyber money, are new currencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Cardano. Hard wallets use a device that can be connected to your computer, laptop, or even smartphone. You then initiate a transaction via a program on your terminal device as your computer or smartphone, while the processing of the transaction is carried out separately on the device. This means that all important actions take place on the secure encapsulated hardware. A wallet, as presented, as many of you have, are the most secure storage options. Despite the increased security, a hard wallet is now just as convenient to use as in everyday life as an online wallet. All the necessary data is sent to the hardware via USB, Bluetooth, NFC, or other transmission methods. How does this work? Well, they are easy to use, but they are also the most secure on the market so far. But how does such a hardware wallet actually work? Let's talk about the first setup. For most all common wallets, once you've decided on a model, the next steps are always order the package directly in a shop from the manufacturer or from an official reseller. Private dealers may manipulate devices for their own purposes. Number 2, wait until the package has arrived. Cryptocurrencies are becoming more and more popular, and demand for hardware wallets is always immense at certain times, so it could take a while sometimes. Number 3, when received, check that any seals present are not broken to rule out simple attempts at tampering. Even better are models such as Ledger Nano S or Ledger Blue, which use software verification of the firmware. These immediately recognize whether manipulations have been carried out each time the device is connected. Number 4, follow the instructions in the Quick Start Guide. In most cases, all you have to do is install the software on the device and connect the hardware wallet to the computer. Number 5, it is now important to create a backup of your device. This allows you to restore your wallet if the device is broken or stolen. To do this, you usually have to write down 24 words, or the backups automatically saved digitally but securely, as with Digital Bitbox. Number 6, choose a PIN or password for your wallet to protect it from unauthorized access. That's all you need to do most for hardware wallets. You are now ready to make transactions. For example, you can now transfer purchase coins from an unsecured exchange to your private Swiss bank account. Why you need a hardware wallet? Why not? Hardware wallets are a form of cold storage. This means that access to the virtual wallet, especially like private key, has been kept offline if no one but you has ever had access to it. Because a user of a cryptocurrency, it is important to know that you are the only real owner of your virtual currency. if you are the only one that knows and possesses the private key. So don't forget, you only own your cryptocurrencies if you are the only one in possession of the private keys. Paper wallets as a form of cold storage. In addition to physical devices discussed here as cold storage, there are also so-called paper wallets where public and private keys are best generated on an offline computer and then printed out. These are rather cumbersome in the subsequent operation since you always spend all coins that are on the address at once. In any case, you should opt for a cold storage because in the past, exchanges and online wallets have often fallen victim to hackers. Many customers have annoyingly lost their investments because the private keys were not with them, but with the provider or the service. What happens in case of theft? Well, in addition, this is always a certain risk, as with any other currency, that your device, including your PIN or even your backup, will be stolen. With conventional currencies apart from cash, there is a certain amount of security from the bank or the state, but with cryptocurrencies, the responsibility is yours. Theft is usually not so bad, as almost all models are protected by a PIN or password. With most models such as the Trezor, an incorrect PIN delays re-entry. Trying out 30 pins, for example, would take about 17 years. Or the device will even reset the password if entered incorrectly several times, as with the case with digital bitbox. Advantages and disadvantages of physical wallets. Let's note, even the advantages of a cold storage as the hardware wallet clearly outweighs the disadvantages. Disadvantages should also be pointed out. So here are the pros. Hardware wallets are the safest way to store your cryptocurrencies, as the transactions are signed on the device and the private keys never leave the device. This means that even a device contaminated by a virus or a malware cannot harm your money. You can manage many addresses with one device, and unlike paper wallets, you don't always need new paper. Everything is managed with just one device. Many models support different cryptocurrencies, so you don't have to deal with different software wallets or paper wallets, but you have a uniform and familiar interface. Here's the con. Transactions always require the device to be signed, unlike software wallets, for example, online or as an app on your smartphone. You always need the second device. This makes it more time-consuming, but it should be bearable due to the higher security. Here's an important criteria for your hardware wallet. If you're looking for a hardware wallet, you should inform yourself comprehensively beforehand and compare as many wallets as possible. This way, you can be sure that the wallet meets your own requirements. Since the information on these hardware wallets can only be found on the internet, research is often very difficult. But luckily we have YouTube. Only fragments of information can be found in forums, blogs, and manufacturers' websites. And most of it is in English today, but it is actually relatively easy to translate it in your native language. Also, you have to check for the supported cryptocurrencies. One of the most important criteria is, of course, how many cryptocurrencies does your hard wallet support? This category indicates which coins you can manage with corresponding wallet. These are represented in the table by icons and small buttons to increase clarity. Basically, you can say that all models support Bitcoin, as it is still the most widely used currency. Thus, all coins based on Bitcoin such as Litecoin, Dogecoin, or Zcash are usually supported, and cryptocurrencies based on other technologies such as Ethereum or Monero, they're still supported on most wallets as well. You also have to compare connectivity of your hardware wallets. Most hardware wallets can be connected to a computer via USB cable to exchange data between the two devices. This can quickly become a nuisance, especially on a smartphone, as an OTG cable is also required.
Thank you, Uncle Mike. It was pretty useful and pretty helpful. I will get immediately a hardware wallet. Folks, I hope you will also do so. Don't let you fool yourself. It's not a crypto crash. It's only getting rid of the paper hands and the weak hands of some retailers who immediately get in panic when they see some big moves like we had in the last 2 weeks. So keep your coins with you, keep your coins in your hardware wallets, be safe and don't think about it. And if you are able to invest more, I would recommend to invest now in some cryptos you like and you think they have a great future. I'm not a financial advisor, that is not a financial advice. It is just a recommendation which I would also give to my closer friends and families. So with this being said, I would like to thank you for your time. Appreciate your interest in your channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Take care, stay safe and healthy, and see you soon.
Hold up, we making noise. Ain't nothing safe. Matter of fact, I'm a grown ass man, killing noise.